Scary Dave at the Church of Dave, and today we're going to talk about why the BP oil spill and various drug wars are your fault. I'm constantly hearing people complain about how BP is Satan and they're the devil and they're horrible and they need to be boycotted, as if a boycott, A, could function, B, would work, C, anyone would freaking care. Oh, I should point out now that I'm actually going to refrain from cussing in this video. Why? Because, well, I am what you call the terminally unfeaturable. I'm not in a position to go down and wipe off oily birds. If I was in a position, I would certainly do it. I am going to do what I can do. And what I can do is talk. And if you're willing to listen, then, well, I'm willing to clean up my language just long enough to get the people at YouTube to give me a chance to be heard. Now, if you ever watched me before, or if not, look, this is the way I work. I'm not left, I'm not right. I'm not Republican, I'm not Democrat, I'm not a Ron Paul guy, I'm certainly not a freaking teabagger. No, I'm me. I think for myself. I make decisions based on the actual problem. I want a solution for a specific problem. I don't want a Republican solution. I don't want a Democrat solution. I don't want a church solution. I don't want to take an agenda and then say, oh, all of my solutions have to fit within that agenda. Now, that would make me, a freaking moron. Yeah. I get kind of annoyed by people that do that, especially the ones on TV. That's why I don't watch TV. Yeah, but I'll tell you what I do have. Facebook. Oh, yeah, I got the Facebook. There's something I'm really tired of seeing, and that is boycott BP. Like, what the hell is that going to do? Boycott BP. You couldn't boycott BP if you actually wanted to. Let's take a for instance. You remember a little thing called the Exxon Valdez or Valdez or Val something or other? Yeah. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Seems to me I remember all this. Oh, we're going to boycott them out of existence. ExxonMobil. Something tells me they're still making money. It's like, look, I don't believe for a second that you're going to boycott anybody. Nobody boycotted Exxon out of business. They're still there. I guarantee you that you're sitting there in a room that has Exxon oil in it somewhere. So let's just kind of cut through a lot of the baloney here, shall we? Oil is not about gasoline. It annoys me when people get so focused on one thing that they completely are oblivious to everything else that matters. Yeah, I mean, sure, the electric car was a cool thing before they pretty much threw it away. I've been in one. They're cool. I like them. Most people don't need 200-mile gas tanks because they're only driving 15 minutes to work. Electric car, great thing. The hydrogen car, you know what? Quit jerking my chain. Quit talking about hydrogen cars. Quit wasting money trying to make a hydrogen car. I don't even want to hear that crap. You know what? I don't care. I don't care if you could. It's ridiculous. No one's going to have hydrogen gas pumps all over town. It isn't going to happen. There is a distribution system that's never going to get built. So quit talking about it. You had a distribution system for electric cars. It was called a freaking plug. Nah, this thing ain't about gasoline. It's about the bigger picture. Anytime that a bunch of people are arguing over one little detail, you can guarantee that if there's enough of them arguing it over it, yeah, they're a crowd. That makes them wrong. The general public couldn't get something right if you frickin' paid for it. Usually the only people that get something right are the ones that end up being hated by everyone, because those are the people that the propaganda are basically trying to silence. Now, I'm not talking alien invasions and Illuminati and other ridiculous conspiracy theories. No. I'm just talking about good business. And you know, this is how good business works. Suppose you make a widget, and some guy over there makes a new improved widget. Well, what's your goal in life? Convince everybody that his widget will flip and kill you. It's good business. You lie, you cheat, you steal. That's what you do. There's no conspiracy. Every one of you that sells cars knows that's the way it goes. It's time to quit whining and bitching and moaning about coming up with an alternative fuel source. Don't have to come up with anything. Cars were designed to run on something which wasn't crude oil. That's right. It already existed. It worked nicely. Didn't have a bunch of sulfur in it. Didn't screw up the air. The distribution system, it would plug right into the one we got right now. Every one of those pumps would still work just fine. Yeah, so I'm tired of people talking about how someday we're going to work something out. If you don't realize that there is already an alternative to crude oil, which doesn't need to be imported, which doesn't cause all this pollution, which doesn't screw up the air nearly as much as this stuff does, which would be far cheaper. If you don't already realize this, I'm sorry, you're ill-informed. And okay, if you're ill-informed and you're not complaining, okay, you're not stupid. But if you're complaining about gas prices and pollution and BP and oil companies and all that, and you haven't done enough reading to figure out something that's sitting right out in the open, you're a flippin' moron. Something tells me this isn't going to get featured either. Let's go back. Before I tell you what's going on, hey, maybe you might want to Google this while I'm talking. You don't exactly need to look at me, do you? Oh, yeah, by the way, the product that I'm talking about, the chances of it getting all caught up in the ocean and whatnot, nil. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm sure if you had enough of it, you could make a little sort of a dent. You could make a mess. But the stuff I'm talking about is quite biodegradable. Hey, let's talk about biodegradable for a minute. Yeah, remember when I said, you couldn't boycott them and it's not about gasoline? Chances are you're looking at me on a computer with a monitor or case or parts in it. What'd you think they were made out of butter? Nah, that's right. They're made out of oil. So's a lot of that clothing you're wearing, that rayon, that nylon, that blend, that weave. Yeah, oil. Yeah. How about you vegans, huh? You don't wear fur, you don't wear leather, you don't eat meat, you don't eat animal products. I bet you're watching me on a computer that's made out of oil that's spilled all over thousands, if not millions of animals right now. Yeah, you pay plenty of money for that, don't you? I'm just saying, if there's one thing I hate, it's people who complain about a problem and don't give any solutions. Oh, stick around. I got solutions, and I'm going to cram them right up your kazoo. Because, every once in a while, we need someone to just come along and kick us in the ass a little bit. Every once in a while, we need a teacher who's just a little over the top, who's a little louder than the goof-offs in class. Well, that's going to be me. See, people who like to slam the SUV. Oh, if you drive an SUV, you support terrorism. If that's true, if you wear polyester shirts, you support terrorism. If you're watching me on a computer, you support terrorism. If you have a plastic bag or a bottle holding anything that you've ever eaten, if you're eating anything that comes in a styrofoam package, you're supporting terrorism. Yeah, shut up that stupid rhetoric. Give up trying to make people feel bad so you can feel like a sweet little hippie. Oh, I care about the environment. No, you don't! If you cared about the environment, you'd get a flippin' education and learn how to fix it. Now, hopefully, I've been insulting you people long enough to piss you off, because that's where I want you right now. I want you pissed off at me, because I'm going to say it again. It's your fault. You're a bunch of slackers. All you people that love animals, go look at some pictures of screwed up animals, whine about the animal, and ask yourself about the irony in that. Oh, to see the poor animal, I have to look through the material it's slathered in. Yeah, no, it's your fault, all right. And roundabout now, I suppose my viewers to this video are dropping like flies. You don't want it to be your fault. Are you ready for the solution? Are you tired of me whining about the problem? Because I'm sure tired of listening to you people whine about it. Good, here we go. Oh, this is going to piss you off. Yeah. If you outlawed oil today, there's only one product on the face of the earth that could actually replace it. Oh, you want to hear what it is? You want to hear what it is? Oh, this ain't going to be nice. You're not going to like this. Oh, it's called hemp. Yeah. Hemp. Oh, yeah, I bet I look like a tree-hugging hippie right now. Oh, yeah, I'm just some dope-smoking hippie trying to give a reason to legalize my weed. Yeah, I want to hit the bong, so I'm going to tell you that if you let me smoke out, I'll save the world, right? Wrong. Nah, see, that's another thing. I'm tired of hearing this message from a bunch of potheads. Look, industrial hemp will not get you high. Let me say it again. Industrial hemp will not get you stoned. Industrial hemp is not a drug. No, not even close. Industrial hemp, not a drug. But it is a plant which is illegal, which is regulated by the ATF, Alcohol, Firearms, and Tobacco. It's not an alcohol. It's not a firearm. It's not a flippin' tobacco. It won't get you high. It's not a drug. It won't alter your mind in a bit. But, there is that one thing it will do. Oh, replace every freaking thing that oil does. Yeah, this is the part where the teachers at my kid's school go into conniption fits and start calling my kid a liar because I told him this, he told them that, and they didn't like it at all. You know what? Get your head out of your church and start listening up because here are a couple things that you probably don't know. Yeah. Betsy Ross made a flag for the United States of America. It was made out of freaking hemp. Oh, yeah, the Declaration of Independence. Yeah, there were a couple of first drafts. Both of them, yeah, hemp. Reclaimed hemp, as a matter of fact. They were made from reclaimed sheets off of ships. Oh, there's a good point. You know what they made our sailboats out of? The thing that made us a country, that made it possible for us to have a navy and independence and cordage? Right, hemp. In the 1600s, if you had a farm and you didn't go hemp, yeah, you went to jail. How about Levi's? We all know what Levi's are. Yeah, they're the toughest pants there ever were. That's right. Were. Because they're not tough anymore. No, not now. They used to be made out of hemp, which makes this crap they're made out of now look like tissue paper. You ever wonder why if you take a piece of paper and you put it in your pocket, it goes through the washer machine, it comes back out, it's all trashed? You ever wonder why the dollar bill that's sitting right next to it doesn't? That's right, hemp. That's right. Let's say you're one of those super patriotic folks who can trace their family back to the beginning of time, and, you know, they came over in the Mayflower and all that sort of gobbledygook. Okay, and you're all proud of your heritage and all that sort of crap. Now, if your family was here before the 1900s, okay, well, they ate hemp, they wore hemp, they burned hemp, they used hemp, they relied on hemp. Technology of the time was very much wrapped around hemp, because oil, not a big deal back then. Now, you don't have to take my word for this. No, you don't have to take some dope-smoking hippie's word for this. No, you could crack open a book and figure it out for your own damn self. Hey, you can even search a few videos here on YouTube. You know, there's been a few documentaries, not produced in this country, but, hey, Canada and a few other places, they've got a clue. They know what's going on. And food, you say. Oh, yeah, if I eat hemp, I'm gonna get high. I'll get sick and die. No, see, it doesn't work that way. You eat a lot of bread that's made out of wheat. Well, George Washington ate a lot of bread. It was most likely made a lot out of hemp seeds, which happen to be the most nutritious seed food in the world. And it's good for your heart. I should be eating it too. I can't, though. Why? It's been outlawed. Well, why would it be outlawed? Oh, because it's associated with marijuana, the evil drug. Oh, yeah, can't have that around. Matter of fact, we better make up some propaganda movies to tell people that marijuana is evil, not like that beer or hard liquor stuff. Yeah, oh, yeah, because if we call it marijuana and we say that hemp and marijuana, are two different things, well, then we can write the rule in such a way that marijuana also covers hemp that won't get you stoned, so that the law about this drug will take out this product over here, which is not a drug, and then we can get illiterate farmers to vote against their own livelihood, and then when hemp is outlawed, we can replace it, with oil. Right. Oh, thank you very much. Not a conspiracy, just good business. And you thought it was about gasoline. No, no, no. It's bigger than that. It's about